So this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading and see what's going on here, okay? If you're new, also welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can join the tribe. Only if you resonate with my messages, of course. And if you're into daily horoscopes, feel free to follow me on Instagram or my Twitter to check them out. You can follow me at Mystical Crystal Tarot on Instagram and Mystical Crystal on Twitter, just like how it's spelled here on YouTube, okay? And for anybody out there who may be needing like a personal session, needing guidance, that information for my website to book a session is always listed in the description. So check that out if you're interested. But let's lay the cards out. Capricorns for April 2021. Perfect. So let's go ahead and discuss this. So the first card is going to represent your current self. Of course, for the month of April, we do have the King of Swords. So Capricorns, you guys are in this mindset, right? Of clearing out really all the things that have been keeping you in this mental prison. You guys may have had certain relationships or certain situations around you that may have been very confusing, may have been really rough for you. And I think that you guys are really getting to a point where you're tired. So you may be cutting people off with the quickness, or you just may be putting a wedge between you and other people where it's constantly drama or issues. It's like you guys don't want to put up with the drama anymore. There also may be an air sign of significance, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius during this time frame. But this is really you guys being brutally honest with yourself in terms of what you guys need to work on and what you guys need to release, and taking the strides towards doing so, okay? Some of you also are trying to come up with some sort of plan to get to a desired goal. This could be like you wanting to be, for instance, at A&R. Okay, I'm just using random examples, okay? But just hear me out. So some of you maybe want to be like an A&R, or somebody who's like working a more creative job, or something that's, you know, you feel like is more in alignment with you. You may be having to devise a plan or get an understanding as to how you're going to get to that career. And this may be also your focus. Now, the personal theme for this month is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is family. This is your home environment. Some of you are trying to become like first-time home buyers, excuse me. A long-term relationship. Yeah, that's the theme. Family, home life, money, how you're going to get to the big bucks, things like that. Now, what you will accomplish this month, we do have the Four of Swords. So what you will accomplish is having peace of mind. Some of you, your mind has been really, really overactive. So you've been having a hard time going to sleep, or a hard time being at peace. And you guys may be finally coming to a place to where you're able to be at peace after realizing that you can't worry so much about other people when they're not as worried about you as you are worried about them. Also with the Four of Swords, what you will accomplish, something that you may have been sitting on for a while, you may be finally taking action on it in the month of April. Okay, especially with that Aries energy, this is going to be making a lot of people finally take action on things that they want. Okay. Now, what you should avoid. We have the Seven of Wands. So this is any sort of confrontation coming from anyone. This could be from a fire sign, specifically an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be the zodiac sign. It's just more of the energy we're talking about, where somebody's bringing conflict or issues your way. But also what you should be avoiding is anything that's extremely stressful and it feels like an uphill battle almost, in terms of like dealing with someone, something, a situation. That's what you need to avoid. You guys also need to avoid overwhelming yourself and putting too much on your plate or being too defensive, especially if you're trying to build like more meaningful connections. So if you're trying to date, some of you may be going into dating with this defense mechanism and it's only scaring people away. Now, what you should embrace during this time frame, you have the Seven of Swords. So this is embracing that if anybody may have cheated on you or may have lied to you and they may have gotten revealed for doing such that or doing just that, excuse me, embrace that this person has gotten caught. Some of you are like really, really upset that, you know, this person may have cheated on you and that you found out, but it's better that you know that this person did this than for it to be a running on secret. Also, it's better that this person's true colors got exposed before you invested way too much into this connection. And if anything, this is your spirit showing you who you're dealing with. So embrace the fact that somebody got caught up for some lies, because now you know how to deal with this person, especially if you did have a illusion or perception that this person was holier than thou or like just this good person, but it may have been a facade. Okay. Also, somebody may have ghosted you. Embrace the fact that this person may have ghosted you. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but this person may have ghosted you because they still had ties to someone else or they weren't sure about what they wanted. And it's better for them to not waste your time and exit stage left on their own than for you to invest into somebody who had prior tie-ups anyways and was just going to ghost you at any point. So with anybody who's sneaky, avoiding you, or, you know, just their true colors are being exposed, be happy about it because now you know how to deal with this person. Now, what obstacles you'll face during this month, we have the Four of Cups. So this is being dissatisfied with certain things. Some of you may be sitting in disappointment or dissatisfaction in terms of how something turned out. Whether there's like a love connection or say, for instance, you want to be further in your career, but you feel like for some reason it's not happening as fast. Like this is you guys sitting in the discomfort. That may be the obstacle. Like, yeah, you may not be happy with something, but then this is also like sitting on it emotionally and not looking at what you can do to turn that around for you. Now, where you can find support, I do have the Hierophant. So this is within your marriage or through your spirituality or through your religious beliefs. Whatever your beliefs are, you can find support through that. Whether that's spirit, your spirit guides, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, that's where you can find support. Okay. Now, what actions you're going to have to take in the month of April? We do have the Eight of Wands. So this is moving forward energetically. This is not harping on to old energy. This is allowing yourself to move forward. Especially with all the new stuff that's going to be happening in the month of April, you're just not going to have time to keep sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself when it comes to past energy. Some of you also may be traveling in the month of April or like trying to move on from a long distance relationship. You and your partner, if you guys do live long distance, you guys may try to move in together. That's what I see. Now, the advice, we do have the World card in reverse. So, if you feel like you have unfinished business with someone, you technically may, because there may be a lesson that you guys didn't quite learn yet in terms of dealing with someone. So you guys may, for instance, have someone in your life that's kind of toxic, and you guys keep finding your way back to each other. And it may always be a situation where it feels like it's always constant unfinished business. And this very well may be the case because some of you had a lesson that you're supposed to learn in terms of dealing with this person. And I don't think that you guys quite learned it yet. So you guys may still have this connection coming back around And this may act as a blockage for you because you're not really learning the lesson as to why you need to, put yourself first. Like for each and every one of you, it's going to be different what the lesson may be, but majority of you, it's you need to put yourself first and stop settling for a fantasy of what could be, but more of the reality aspect. Some of you also just beyond love with the world card in reverse. There's just a lot of situations you guys have already gone through that was supposed to teach you certain lessons, but you guys need to really sit back and reflect on what lessons they were supposed to teach you so that moving forward you don't have to necessarily go through the same things. But I am going to stop right here. I hope that you did take something from this video. If you did enjoy, thumbs it up and subscribe. If you aren't already, just go ahead and join the tribe, okay? Also, if you would like a personal, check out the description box. I will have my Linktree link listed there so you can book a session. And feel free to follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot or my Twitter at Mystical Crystal. Thank you, and I will talk to you in the next one.